My name is Sheryl Cote, and I live here in Weyburn, Saskatchewan. I grew up in Ceylon, Saskatchewan. From a child, I sketched and I drew and whatever else they had in school, and I did a lot on my own. In my adult life, I took some oil painting right out of high school, and I didn't really care for that. But living in small places, I moved on to doing what they call liquid art. It was painting on cloth, it was painting on various different things, and I taught classes on that and made it my business. When we moved to Ottawa in the 80s, I took up toll painting. That was painting on many surfaces, and they had lots of techniques. And meantime, I still like any kind of art, and so I dabbled in pottery, ceramics, and I did watercolor courses down there, and I did watercolor courses here and sketching courses here. And then I decided I wanted to try acrylic painting as well. Now these ones are all watercolors, but I do acrylics as well. And I've had my stuff on display at the pop-up gallery in the mall. I tried out for James Weir last year, and this is the first time that I've sort of had my own private hanging, if you want to call it that. So this is pretty exciting. And I lived in Weyburn now for the last 20 years. I must admit that in my adult life, I was married to the military, and so I have traveled. I've lived in Ontario, I've lived in Alberta, I've lived in British Columbia, and this is back home. And so most of my paintings here are places I've been and seen. And the only one that sort of this one is the only one that really came out of my head. It was after a day that I walked at the trail down by the river, and Tattawa Trail, and I came home and I had this vision of these old trees that were sitting there, and geez, that'd be a nice fishing spot. And so that's why I called it fishing, even though I didn't fish there. They're here till the end of October, and which is really nice. I don't know how many people walk down this hallway. The art gallery in the Weyburn Credit Union, you come in from the parking lot side and you hang the first right before the tellers, and you just come down this long corridor, and the paintings are sort of like out in a hallway between the main credit union and a financial management end of it. Feel free to come and look at my art here. I really appreciate Reagan and the Weyburn Arts Council and the credit union for having it on display. And if you want to take a boo at my Facebook page, Sheryl's Creative Corner, to see what I have there. And thank you very much for looking at my art.